My name is Bob Sanchez. I'm Director of Student Support Services, and I'm happy to present to you Toolbox, which we've been using in our district at elementary school for the last year and a half. And it's a great program to give our students some tools on how to regulate their emotions and not get into trouble. And as you see this video, you'll see the success we're having here at Antioch Unified School District, especially in our elementary schools. We hope to move it into middle and high schools in the upcoming years. So sit back and relax and enjoy.
Okay, we're all going to sing it together. Okay, ready? Start singing it.
I'm feeling kind of dizzy in my body and my head. I'm coming in from recess or I'm going off to bed. My blood is moving quickly and my thoughts are here and there. I'm feeling kind of anxious, so it's time to sit down in a chair. What can I do to calm myself? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
I'm showing up every school day. Being present without judgment is the new day. I'm showing up every school day. Being present without judgment is the new day. I'm showing up every school day. Being present without judgment is the new day. I'm showing up every school day. Being present without judgment is the new day. I show up at my school. I show my teachers how I act now. I keep myself coming cool. No more acting like a class clown. I'm not bullying my friends. I'm showing kindness, now I'm past hate. I know we all deserve respect.
I had a student who was very unhappy over something that someone had said to him. And then he said, I just threw it away. I use the garbage can tool. The whole purpose is to become more in tune with who you are. And I feel like these tools help all of our students learn about how to tune into self. Because when we can tune into ourselves, we are better able to tune into others. And that's part of what helps the world to go around.
The tools are designed to give the students some strategies that they can use to handle situations that they come to here in the classroom, out on the playgrounds. They're really something they can use in life.
The tools are basically a thing that we use to refresh, kind of take a break for a moment and just take a breather and go into your safe place.
We use the 12 tools on a basis in the classroom. The students are reminded every morning through the announcements about a different tool. We have a counselor who comes around and really in depth does a lesson about each of the tools. It's really about social emotional health for the students and giving them some life coping skills, how to deal with stressful situations, times when they're angry, times when they're afraid, times when they're sad. So it gives them a variety of ways to deal with those emotional issues.
So sometimes my friends make me mad and I don't want to fight with them, so I do patience.
We teachers all have a lanyard with all the little tools on them, and they have a little picture. So for example, this tape measure is representing the breathing tool. And every morning I'll start my class where we put our hands on our stomachs or one hand over our heart, and I have the kids breathe in, and I have them hold their breath, and then they breathe out or exhale.
Whenever I get really angry when I'm outside and I'm about to do something that I'm going to regret, I just quickly stop and I start breathing.
We're teaching the children that they have these tools within inside themselves, as they're wonderful coping mechanisms for the stress that's in their life, for hopefully to take home and teach their parents.
Well, there was actually a time yesterday when we were driving the car and my mom was having an argument with my little sister, and I kept saying her name, and then she said just wait, and so I used the patience tool.
The 12 tools provide them a large opportunity, a large array of options to help them get them thinking, using words, and it helps them calm them down and focus.
Sometimes in class, when someone's talking to me and they're talking about someone else and I don't like that, so I just let it go and tell them. I hear a lot of stuff and then I have to learn to let it go.
In our first year doing it last year, I would have little kids just stopping me in the parking lot. I'm breathing, you know, that kind of thing. And it was just so cute and amazing. And so, yeah, and in fact, some of the students will come to us and say, you know, I used my apology and forgiveness tool today, or I've used my please and thank you tool. They're proud of it. And every morning I do announcements and I always talk about, let's use our tools today. Which tool can we use to get through problems? And so, yeah, I've seen the kids use it. I've seen the teachers demonstrate it. It's amazing.
If I don't feel safe, I just use my quiet, safe place, and then I feel safe.
So these shoes right here were made by a 7-year-old boy who came from Afghanistan who has some post-traumatic stress due to the events that were happening in Afghanistan, and he has trouble here at school, but we use the Toolbox with him constantly, and he is making huge changes, so much so that he felt comfortable enough to not only make these shoes out of a Life cereal box, but bring them to me and tell me about them. And I put them on my desk behind me every day to remind me that our kids have huge gifts, and sometimes they've been through so much in their young lives that I never want to go through, but that they need opportunities such as the Toolbox to help them manipulate how to get through those tougher times and how to be the person they want to be.
If I want to be by myself and I'm in my room or something, I don't want people to come in, so I want my personal space to draw an imaginary line around you and just tell the person that tells the person that you don't want to be. You don't want to be touched.
Overall, everything I'm hearing from students and staff has been positive. When I go onto some of our school sites, it's really cute to watch the students who are actually using them and actually telling me how they shared with their parents that they should use them as well, some of them. Very cute. In fact, many staff have reported that they find them so helpful, they find themselves using them also. We're always going to have adversity and challenges, but how we meet those and respond to those is really key to the outcomes.